There was another defensive one here. Oh, yeah. Opponents are 25th in restricted area field goal attempts and 25th in percentage. So just some numbers that I thought were really interesting. Oh, here was the other thing. Opponents are 26th in corner three-point attempts. So they don't let opponents get to the restricted area. They don't let opponents shoot a very good percentage in the restricted area. They don't let opponents shoot corner threes, and opponents are 30th in percentage as well on those corner threes. So some of those things that the other thing is, I know they don't get to the free throw line a ton, but they don't put their opponents on the free throw line a lot either. So just some numbers that I found very interesting.
There are so many different numbers that you can point to with the Celtics that are absurd. And I just keep coming back to like watching them play. Like I get it. The numbers are absurd. And like, look, we love numbers. Like we're totally good with like using stats and everything, but it's when I watch them, like I'm just like completely like blown away, particularly. And what we're going to talk about with the offense when we really break it down. I think that their attention to detail on offense is what wins it the most for them. It's the little things that they are so good at. They are better, I think, at hunting matchups than anybody.
Sure.
And there's another particular skill that I think that they do better than anybody else that I also want to talk about whenever we get into it. But I think that their attention to detail on both ends of the court is so good. And I also think that more than anything, and maybe we can just put the tape on because it'll be a little bit easier at this point, but the addition of Kristaps Porzingis has been so enormous for them in every single way. He has completely opened up the court and given them the ability to play truly 5 out. There are times where Al Horford, it felt like, didn't always get guarded from beyond the 3-point line. Porzingis has to get guarded beyond the 3-point line. And oh, by the way, you have to tag his roll because he's 7'3" with a 7'6" wingspan. So if you don't, he's going to get to the rim and finish. He doesn't always roll super hard, but he covers ground quickly enough to where he's going to get there.
Yeah. No, he's been, we talk about Chet opening up the OKC offense, right? Like Porzingis does it in a similar way in terms of he can trail and knock down a three. He can run the pick and pop. He can run the pick and roll. If you want to, you can put Porzingis in the corner and let him space the floor there. And then he can also cut off those things. There was also an action I saw recently where they brought him off a pin down, like Jaylen Brown said, a pin down for Porzingis. And then because you have to respect his ability to catch, curl that, and attack the rim, the defense switched it. Well, now you have a mismatch. You can either let Jaylen attack that mismatch, or you can put Kristaps in the mid post, and he's good enough in that